Hi everyone, I'm Tanaz from foreverconscious.com and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of April 4th. So welcome to April. I want to give you a little snapshot as to what's ahead for the month, and then I will go into the energies for this week. So April, in the first part of April, we still have that beautiful forward moving energy, supporting new beginnings, supporting the launching of projects, the supporting just leaving the past in the past and moving on forward. That energy is still with us and still very strong. So make the most of it. As we move into the second half, or the middle of the month, and actually we may already be feeling this, we have that beautiful Jupiter-Neptune alignment. This is one of the big cosmic events of the year. I have written an in-depth article about it. I'll drop a link below in the description box. You can also find it at foreverconscious.com. I had touched on this energy before in these forecasts, but this is a big energy and we're probably already starting to feel it. So what I want you to focus on in particular this week and as we move through this energy is protecting your energetic field. Jupiter and Neptune can thin the veil. And while that's beautiful for spiritual work, for spiritual growth, for your meditation practice, it can also make you extra sensitive. It can heighten your emotions. If you're already empathic, if you're already prone to absorbing energy from the world around you, from people around you, this can heighten that. So I just really want you to keep that in mind and do what you need to do to protect your energy. And actually, one of the ways that we can really harness and work with this Jupiter-Neptune energy, the beautiful spiritual energy that it offers, is keeping ourselves grounded so then we can ascend and move into higher realms and allow our, spirit energy and our higher chakras to flow. So focus on that all through the month of April, but a little bit this week in particular too, because as we move into next week, when it really heightens and really peaks, you'll be a little more prepared. But again, check out the article that I wrote on the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction at foreverconscious.com. And then as we get to the end of April, we are in eclipse season. Eclipse season is always transformative, but I don't want you to worry too much because I actually really like the eclipse that we have coming up at the end of April. It will open a doorway to a new opportunity, a new beginning. Its energy actually feels quite bright and beautiful. So yes, eclipses can be hard, and we have a big eclipse coming up in May, but don't worry about that for now. But this eclipse at the end of April, I do really like the energy, and even though eclipses can be very, very potent, I think this eclipse has a lot of beauty to it, so something to keep in mind. All right, so let's get back to this week. This week, the major cosmic influence we have is the Mars-Saturn conjunction. Mars and Saturn will come together at 22 degrees of Aquarius. So whenever Mars and Saturn come together, it's always sort of a signature for taking responsibility for our actions. Taking responsibility for the things that we've done, especially maybe the things that we've done that we maybe know we shouldn't have done, or the things that we've kind of been ignoring or sweeping under the rug, the things that we've kind of been lackadaisical about, maybe not putting our fullest attention into things, maybe knowing, I probably shouldn't do that, but I've sort of been getting away with it, so I'm going to keep doing it. All of those things can come up for review, for, look us in the face and go, you've got to deal with this. We got to face the music. Mars and Saturn can bring that sort of energy. So it's really a time to take responsibility. Take responsibility for your life, your actions, what's going on, what you want, what you don't want. It sort of can be a little bit confronting, but keep in mind that this is also an energy that we can use to face up to those challenges, to do hard things. Mars and Saturn can help us to get the hard things done. If we've been putting off something because it's felt too difficult or too stressful or like just too much of a big task, Mars and Saturn energy can actually give us the stamina, drive, and oomph that we need to get it done. So it's got its positive sides too. On the other note, Mars and Saturn can sometimes stir irritabilities, a little bit of tension. It can kind of be a little bit of a harsh energy at times. So just keep that in mind. Remember to come back to your breath, come back to your center. Grounding energy will really help, and see if you can channel it, that Mars Saturn energy, if you're feeling that irritability, into something positive, like getting hard projects done, or actually even taking a break, taking a rest. Mars and Saturn can zap our energy levels if we have been burning the candle at both ends, if we've been doing too much. Mars and Saturn can actually come and zap our energy. Again, it's sort of about taking responsibility. So taking responsibility for the things that we haven't done, but also taking responsibility for all the things that we have done and going, I've done enough, I need to take a rest. So just pay attention to that. See how it might manifest for you throughout the week. Know it can be a little bit challenging, but know its energy is there to simply help you to step up to the plate, face up to things that you need to deal with, and know that you're being given the cosmic support to do hard things, to succeed, to sail through whatever things you've been putting off just because they felt too difficult. You're getting some cosmic support for that this week. And that's kind of it. That's the main energy. Again, we are also still feeling that Jupiter, Neptune sensitivity, spiritual growth energy. If you feel inclined, know that this is a beautiful energy for enhancing your spiritual growth. If you want to read a spiritual book, go on a retreat, practice a new type of meditation, you're getting a lot of cosmic support for that too. Okay. I hope that's helpful. I hope that's given you enough. Oh, actually, oh my goodness, I totally forgot. And I want to tell you, I've written about this Mars Saturn energy on foreverconscious.com. And in that article, I have put journal prompts. So I'd like you to go there and try one of the journal prompts for this week. Pick the one that resonates with you the most. I'll drop a link in the description box below, but you can find all of this and more content at foreverconscious.com. So please don't forget to do that, because I've put them in there to really help and support you, and I think you'll really enjoy it and get a lot of benefit out of those journal prompts. Okay, that's it from me for now. I'm Tanaz from foreverconscious.com. Thank you so much.